Every year after 60, your muscles quietly shrink even if you feel fine. And when they do, getting out of a chair, climbing stairs, or lifting groceries starts to feel harder. Most people just blame it on getting older. But this isn't normal aging. It's something called sarcopenia, the silent, invisible loss of muscle that begins in your 60s. It doesn't hurt. You don't see it coming, but slowly, it steals your strength, drains your balance, and can even rob you of your independence. Here's why that matters. Muscle isn't just for lifting things or looking strong. It protects your bones, it fuels your energy, it keeps your blood sugar steady. And most importantly, it helps prevent dangerous falls. The good news, you can fight back. And no, you don't need a gym, powders, or complicated routines. In this video, I'll show you 5 simple, everyday foods that help rebuild muscle naturally. Foods you can start eating today. In fact, the first one might already be in your fridge. It's creamy, ordinary, and surprisingly powerful. So stay with me, and if you care about aging stronger, not slower, go ahead and tap that subscribe button. We've got practical, science-backed tips every week just for you. Let's start with something incredibly simple, yet surprisingly powerful. You've probably had it before as a quick breakfast, or maybe as a snack with fruit. But most people don't realize this creamy little cup can quietly help rebuild your strength after 60. I'm talking about Greek yogurt, not the regular kind, but the thick, protein-rich version that's been strained to remove excess liquid. What makes it special? It's loaded with 2 key types of protein, casein and whey. These aren't just any proteins. They're the building blocks your muscles need to repair and grow. Whey acts fast, giving your body a quick dose of recovery fuel. Casein works slowly, feeding your muscles for hours after you eat. That means every spoonful is working behind the scenes to support your strength, even long after breakfast is over. And here's something else. Greek yogurt is rich in natural probiotics, those friendly bacteria that support your gut. Why does that matter? Because a healthy gut doesn't just help digestion. It improves nutrient absorption, lowers inflammation, and actually makes your body more efficient at using the protein you eat. And for many people, it's not just theory, it's real. Visible change. Just ask Margaret, 62 from Florida. For years, Margaret treated Greek yogurt like an occasional treat, something creamy to enjoy with berries on a lazy afternoon. She had no idea it could actually help her feel stronger. But after a checkup where her doctor encouraged her to get more protein throughout the day, she decided to give it a serious try. Each morning, she began eating a bowl of plain Greek yogurt, topped with blueberries and ground flaxseed. Nothing fancy, just consistent. After just a few weeks, she noticed her legs felt more stable. Her arms didn't tire as quickly when lifting groceries, and her digestion, which had always been a little sluggish, finally felt smooth again. But what surprised her most was this. "I didn't expect to feel younger," she said. "But I do." It's not about big changes. It's what happens when you start feeding your body what it actually needs. So how do you use it? Simple. Start with half to 1 cup per day, ideally plain and unsweetened. Add some fresh berries, a sprinkle of ground flaxseed, or a few crushed walnuts, and you've got a powerful, muscle-friendly snack or breakfast. Sensitive to dairy? No problem. Look for lactose-free Greek yogurt, or try a plant-based version made from almond or coconut milk. Just make sure it has added protein. This one simple habit, a daily cup of Greek yogurt, could be the easiest first step you take toward feeling stronger, steadier, and more energized, ready for the next food. It's something you may already have for dinner, but might never have seen as a muscle protector. Let's take a look. Now let's move from the fridge to the dinner plate, because the next food is something simple, affordable, and probably already a part of your weekly meals, but you may not have realized just how powerful it can be for preserving muscle. I'm talking about skinless chicken breast, lean, clean, and packed with high-quality protein. Just 3 ounces of cooked chicken breast gives you more than 25 grams of complete protein. That means it contains all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to rebuild muscle tissue. And that's not just theory. Research from the Journal of Nutrition shows that older adults who consume about 25 to 30 grams of protein per meal see better muscle retention, improved mobility, and lower risk of falls. But chicken breast doesn't stop at protein. It's also rich in vitamin B6, which helps convert food into energy, niacin, which supports circulation, phosphorus for strong bones, and selenium, a powerful antioxidant that protects your cells as you age. The best part, it's easy to prepare. For maximum benefit, choose fresh, skinless chicken breast, not breaded, not processed. Grill it, steam it, boil it, keep it simple, and skip the heavy sauces. A portion the size of your palm, about 3 to 4 ounces, is all you need, 2 to 3 times a week. And for even better results, pair it with some fiber-rich veggies and whole grains to help your body absorb those nutrients more effectively. Just a heads up, if you're managing kidney disease or on a protein-restricted diet, be sure to check with your doctor about the portion that's right for you. For everyone else, this humble piece of chicken could be one of the most powerful allies in your fight against age-related muscle loss. And next, we're heading back to the breakfast table to rediscover a food that's soft, satisfying, and surprisingly powerful for muscle growth when you use it the right way. Let's talk about a food you've probably had 1,000 times, but maybe never thought of as a muscle builder. I'm talking about eggs, one of the most complete, affordable, and powerful sources of nutrition you can put on your plate. Each egg is a compact package of more than 6 grams of high-quality protein, including something very special. Leucine. Leucine is like a spark. It flips the switch in your body to start muscle protein synthesis, the process your muscles need to grow stronger. And after 60, that switch becomes harder to flip. That's why getting enough leucine from foods like eggs becomes even more important. But that's just the beginning. The yolk, often unfairly avoided, is where much of the magic lives. It's packed with vitamin B12 choline and healthy fats that support brain health, nerve function, and steady energy. Choline, in particular, plays a key role in neuromuscular signals, the connection between your brain and muscles that helps with coordination and balance. And don't worry, moderate egg consumption has been shown to be safe for most people, even those with concerns about cholesterol. The key is consistency, not excess. So what's the best way to use eggs to support muscle health? Start simple, 1 whole egg per day, gently cooked, boiled, poached, or steamed. Pair it with whole grain toast, leafy greens, or a few avocado slices for a balanced breakfast that truly supports your body. And here's a real-life story for inspiration. James, 68, from Kentucky, used to think eggs were off-limits. For years, he avoided them completely, ever since a friend warned him that eggs would clog his arteries and spike his cholesterol. He stuck to dry toast, maybe a little fruit, and quietly accepted that feeling tired and stiff in the mornings was just part of getting older. But during a routine checkup, his doctor gently challenged that belief. She explained that recent studies show eating 1 egg a day is not only safe for most older adults, it's actually beneficial, especially for maintaining strength, coordination, and energy. Curious but still cautious, James gave it a try. He started simple 1 boiled egg each morning, paired with a slice of whole grain toast and some spinach sautéed in olive oil. Within 2 weeks, he noticed his hands didn't ache as much when gardening. By the end of the month, he could climb the porch steps without that familiar wobble in his knees. What surprised him most wasn't just the better balance or energy, it was how 1 small change gave him a sense of control again. As James later said, "It's funny, I thought I was too old to feel strong again. Turns out, I just needed the right kind of fuel." Sometimes, it's not about adding something new. It's about bringing back something familiar and using it in a smarter way. Now, if you're enjoying this so far, go ahead and tap the like button. It lets us know these tips are helping, and it helps more people find them too. Up next, a lean, flavorful protein from the sea that doesn't just build muscle, it actually helps protect it from inflammation as we age. Let's take a look. Now, let's head to the sea, because the next food does more than just build muscle. It protects it. I'm talking about fresh tuna, a lean, flavorful fish that's packed with the kind of nutrients your body needs to fight the hidden enemy of aging inflammation. You see, muscle loss after 60 isn't just about getting older. Chronic, low-grade inflammation plays a big role, and that's where tuna shines. Just 3 ounces of fresh tuna delivers over 20 grams of complete protein, plus generous amounts of omega-3 fatty acids, especially EPA and DHA. These healthy fats don't just help your heart, they actually enhance muscle protein synthesis, reduce joint pain, improve flexibility, and make your muscles more responsive to the protein you eat. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that omega-3s from fish like tuna can significantly improve strength and muscle quality in older adults, even those with limited physical activity. And that's not all. Tuna also provides vitamin D, B12 selenium, and potassium nutrients that support nerve health, energy metabolism, and blood pressure regulation. So how do you enjoy tuna the right way? Choose fresh or high-quality frozen tuna, preferably wild-caught. Pan-sear it lightly with anti-inflammatory spices like black pepper, garlic, ginger, or lemon. Serve it with steamed veggies or a small side of brown rice for a balanced meal. A portion of 3 to 5 ounces, once or twice a week, is more than enough to get the benefits while keeping mercury exposure low. A quick note if you're managing gout or have been told to limit purines. It's best to enjoy tuna in moderation. But for most people, fresh tuna is a clean, powerful protein that helps your muscles stay strong, your joints feel better, and your heart keep beating strong. And if you're finding these insights useful, don't forget to hit subscribe. We share tips like this every week to help you stay strong, mobile, and energized at every age. Coming up next, a humble food that works while you sleep, helping your muscles recover overnight, even while you rest. Let's take a closer look. Now, what if I told you there's a food that helps rebuild your muscles? While you sleep, it's quiet, unassuming, and often overlooked. But for older adults, it can be one of the most effective ways to support strength and recovery, especially overnight. I'm talking about cottage cheese. Unlike most proteins that digest quickly, cottage cheese is rich in casein, a slow-digesting protein that delivers a steady stream of amino acids to your muscles for 6 to 8 hours. That makes it the perfect evening snack to prevent overnight muscle breakdown, which becomes more common as we age. But that's not all. Cottage cheese is also loaded with calcium, vitamin B12 phosphorus, and selenium nutrients that support bone health, energy metabolism, and nervous system function. And when all of those systems work together, you don't just feel stronger, you feel more stable, more energized, and more confident in your movement. Want a real example? Robert, age 69 from Michigan, never thought much about what he ate before bed. For years, his nights followed the same pattern: fall asleep quickly, but wake up stiff, sore, and drained of energy. Mornings felt like recovery, not renewal. He assumed it was just part of aging, that achy joints and poor sleep were things you simply learn to live with. But during a casual conversation with a local nutritionist, something clicked. She asked a simple question. What do you give your muscles to recover overnight? Robert realized the answer was nothing. He usually went to bed on an empty stomach or just a cup of tea. So he tried something new. Just half a cup of low-fat cottage cheese, about an hour before bed, with a sprinkle of flaxseed and a few banana slices. It seemed too simple to matter. But within days, he noticed the difference. He wasn't waking up with that tight, creaky feeling in his shoulders and lower back. His sleep felt deeper. And most surprising of all, he had more energy throughout the day, like his body had actually recharged overnight. not just rested. After a couple of weeks, even his morning walks felt easier. His posture improved. He wasn't dragging. He was moving. Looking back, Robert said I used to think my muscles were done working for me. Turns out they were just waiting to be fed. If you'd like to try this yourself, start simple. About 1-2 cup of low-fat or fat-free cottage cheese 1 hour before bed. Add berries, banana slices, or flaxseed for extra fiber and anti-inflammatory support. And just a heads up if you're managing kidney disease or following a protein-restricted diet. It's always best to talk to your doctor first, but for most people, this one small habit can make a big difference, especially when it comes to waking up ready to move instead of recovering from the day before. So now you've learned about 5 everyday foods that can help you rebuild muscle, protect your balance, and restore your energy naturally, gently, and at any age. And up next, I've got a quick recap, plus a few tips to help you start making these foods part of your daily routine. So there you have it. 5 simple, everyday foods that can help you protect your muscles, steady your balance, and bring back energy you may have thought was gone. Let's recap quickly. Greek yogurt for fast and slow protein, plus gut support. Skinless chicken breast for complete protein and heart-healthy nutrients. Eggs for leucine, brain function, and coordination. Fresh tuna for muscle-protecting omega-3s. Cottage cheese to repair muscles while you sleep. None of these are extreme. None require big changes. But when added consistently, these small steps can lead to stronger mornings, steadier steps, and deeper rest. If this video helped you, please click the like button. It really does help more people discover these tips, and I'd love to hear from you which of these foods are already in your kitchen, or is there one you're ready to start adding today? Drop a comment below. We read every single one. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit subscribe, because every week we're sharing simple, science-backed ways to help you stay strong, mobile, and independent, no matter your age. Thank you for spending this time with me. Wishing you health in every step, every breath, and every bite. See you in the next one.